Folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We hope you have a wonderful time. Come back soon.
Hello, my name is Ben Wilkoff, and I'm a learning experience designer. I think the best way to create something amazing is to collaborate together. I'd like to tell you a little bit about my background and how I have exercised my learning muscles. I have taught 7th and 8th grade English. I have worked at an online school. I have worked at ETMOOC in an online community capacity, and I am now working with adult learners. One of the biggest things that I'd like to get out of ETMOOC is finding a greater way to connect the world together. That's one of my biggest projects, is not seeing the world as isolated silos of information, filing cabinets that everyone gets frustrated by, but to connect it all together, and I feel like ETMOOC is a really interesting way of doing that. What I'd really like to do is move us forward, and I like the image of a steam engine that propels us forward and sort of allows us to get beyond the game of education where the rules are set, and so that we can actually move beyond it, where everyone has a seat rather than some people getting left out. I do believe that we should be doing this together. I would like to have many dance partners throughout ETMOOC and to collaborate together and really create something new, whether that's remixing learning objects or to create a community that doesn't exist elsewhere. I'd love to be able to get myself dirty a little bit in this process rather than walking around the problems, going through them, and learning something new. In terms of the way that I view education as a whole, I do believe that there are things that we can learn from the past. I believe there are things that we are doing now that we are only now rediscovering, including the great collaborative work that students can do together and the minds that they can use to be passionate about something new, including getting outside of the classroom and not always being in the same exact position, but actively wondering about what's out there and how to make things. And so going for a stroll across the street and seeing what is on the other side is something that I find to be incredibly engaging, both as teachers and as learners. And so I think moving across and sort of bridging the gap between that teaching and learning, and so that teachers are learners. And the one last thought that I would give is I would like to kind of go against the grain a little bit and to try and bridge different communities outside of ETMOOC and sort of collaborate with them as well and bring them in so it's not so insulated.
Just so you can see my face and know that I really exist, this is what I look like, and I'll be making lots of videos because that's generally the way that I like to process things together. I'm really excited about ETMOOC, and thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to collaborating with you.